Welcome back to Trey and Tonya's Loveology. You are watching the sexy hot couple of 2011. Yes, we are.
We the who, baby?
The sexy hot couple of 2011.
I heard that. Not just 2011.
Ever.
That's
infinity.
Right.
Yes,
That's
years,
right.
years, decades to come. We're moving into our questioning segment. And we first want to say once again, thank you for all the support. We have gotten a lot of subscribers on YouTube. Please spreading the words to your friends, family, whomever, because this show is for everyone.
Yes.
Not just for the gays.
You're right.
It's for everyone. Okay? So, my baby, you want to read the first question, or
Yes.
would you like me to? You want
I'll
to
go
read it?
in.
All right, my baby's going to go in.
Okay, here goes, guys. And this is from Chicago. Hey, Trey and Tonya. I wanted to start by saying I love your show and the authenticity in which you answer every question. This question is regarding my 10-year marriage. My partner and I love each other. We are nearly at the end of raising our children, and both of us are ambitious and steady in our careers. However, this is the problem. I think our drive to finish our education and spend time with our children, we have lost each other. Our ambition has taken its toll on our relationship. Sometimes we go months without having a sexual relationship, mostly due to exhaustion. At the end of each day, we just fall in bed and go to sleep. I love my baby, and I just want to fix this before it gets too out of hand and we end up with excellent careers, an empty house, and a cold bed. I've read about lesbian bed death, and I don't want to be pushing up daisies in my bed made of roses.
Yeah.
Help. I need suggestions. Thanks in advance for considering my dilemma. Signed, 10 years and rising, hopefully.
Wow.
Go ahead, baby.
Congratulations to 10 years. Very rarely do you see that in lesbian gay relationships. So congratulations to that. And I appreciate you stepping out of the box and coming to us, people that you don't know, with this question. So that means your relationship means a lot to you. Wow.
Yeah.
This is something I always live by. Your children are going to grow up and go out. Your career is not going anywhere unless you let it go somewhere. Your relationship, you must maintain. You must maintain that fire. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter how long you've been with someone. We joke all the time that we're going to be like without teeth and everything, still trying to get hot and sexy up in that bedroom. Baby, come through, yes, baby. You know what I'm saying? You can't let it go. You know, so we were just out with friends discussing this question.
Yep.
And one thing that we were talking about is my baby always says, you still have to take me out on dates. It doesn't matter how. The way you get me is the way you're going to keep me.
And I don't care if it's 20 years from now.
You know, we still go out on dates. If you don't stop this shaking, baby,
That's not me.
it's you or the dog. Princess.
Your fat self. Go ahead.
So anyway, go out on dates, have alone times. I'm not sure how old your children are, but get a sitter.
Out the house.
They're almost out the house. Oh, damn. So they can stay home by themselves. You know, you guys need to take time away. Go to a hotel, surprise each other, take a day off from work. We've said this before. Send texts, letters, emails. Just show up at the job to have lunch. Something spontaneous. And you may be thinking that your partner knows that you love her, but you know what? To hear it is something different. So just do something different, spontaneous, and what you used to do at the beginning, bring it back with a little spice on top. What you think, sweetie?
Okay. Well,
She about it going.
I'm a biggie when it comes to this question right here, because I've, had this question come up on several occasions in just having conversations with our friends and via the Loveology shows. And this is a stickler for me, and it disturbs the living hell out of me.
And she said,
I don't care what kind of career you have. I don't care how many children you have. I don't care what your extracurricular activities you have going on. That mate that you've been with for 10 years, that is number uno in your life to me. She comes first. She takes preference over. I mean, yes, we gotta work because we have to make a living and take care of our family and our home. However, you got to remember, when you met this young lady, this woman, you fell in love with her, you pursued her, you have a relationship. You said 10 years married, so I'm assuming y'all, exchange vows or what have you, or you just calling her your wife. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. But to me, whatever, all that love and the spark and everything you had in the beginning of the relationship, you need to sit down and find out how to get that back. And like my baby said, I love to hear the I love you. I love to open up my phone and pop up, and he done popped up a text of, what are you going to do tonight when I get home? Or, come home and take a shower and get dressed. And I'm like, where we going? You'll find out when we get there. I mean, come on, people. I don't care if I'm 50 and older. The same thing Trey doing 3 years ago, he must do 20 years from now. Mm-hmm. And that's just to keep your relationship alive. Mm-hmm. Because like you said, you don't want to, you a deathbed, you can't remember last time you had sex. Mm-hmm. Oh no, that can't happen in my house. I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. That's unacceptable. Yes. And it should be unacceptable for you and your partner. You sound like you're happy, you sound like you're in love, but you just lost each other along the lines because of the careers, the marriage, the children. No. To me, those are excuses because you've gotten relaxed and comfortable in your relationship. And now you just let it go by the wayside. If it happened, it happened. If we go somewhere, we go, oh, come on, no. If you don't want to lose this lady, you need to step up to the plate and do what you need to do to keep her.
There's no room for excuses.
Because I always say, what you don't do, somebody else will. I'm always say that. Don't slip. Please don't slip.
That don't mean go out and cheat.
That doesn't mean cheat. It just means you lose and focus on what's important in your life, which is your lady. And somebody else may start to look at that lady and find her all the attractive stuff, and she's sexy, she fine, the things that you're not saying anymore, she might start hearing from somewhere else, and it may pique her interest. Not saying that she's going to cheat, but you got to keep home taken care of, always.
Wow.
So I want you to send us a comment back and tell us what you think, and what you think you should be doing, because it's got 10 years. Come on, don't let 10 years go down the drain.
No. Especially if you're still happy and in love. Don't let it. The next question is coming from South Carolina. We all over the United States, boy. We on Chi-Town now. We in South Carolina.
This sounds like it's sad.
Yes, God. Speaking of sad, I just want to take a brief moment to say, sorry. I feel very bad for those who are in our southeast region who just experienced tornadoes,
lost loved
ones. We, condolences going out to you guys.
Today on my way to work.
Okay, you're hurting us here in ATL. Definitely, we're thinking about you guys. Going into our next question, it's coming from South Carolina. It says, 2 hurtful words. Just know that the 2 of you are truly blessed to have each other. Thank you, and we do appreciate that. Well, sad to say that it looks like only one of birthday gifts still holds true for me. I am so hurt I can't think straight. All I can do is cry. So please, when you do go to church, please pray for me. Over the past few months, my partner has drawn back from me with no apparent reason.
Bless you.
Thank you. While in her presence, she is quiet. There is no passion, just nothing. But when I am at work, she sends all these text messages saying how much she loves me and needs me. This past week, I found emails and text messages between my partner and a woman who claimed to be both of our friend. Turns out that my partner has been sending her pictures of her and the baby, and messages saying how she loved the woman and how she needs her. I couldn't believe my eyes, and one message even said that she was blessed to have 2 jewels. I guess referring to me and the woman. I have legal papers with regards to our baby. I just can't be a part of a threesome. Words can't even express how hurt and betrayed I feel. She even lied to the woman in the email and told the woman that I am hostile. That is so far from the truth. OMG. Why did this happen, and how could this happen to me? I know I said that she was my rock. Now I feel as if I just want to hide under a rock. There is so much more. OMG, just pray for me. Ugh, what should I do? I would look for an answer on the show or here. I only ask that we keep, them anonymous, and that we will definitely do. Wow, babe. Man.
This email to me is very touching, because I've actually gotten to know this young lady a little bit via Facebook and just through personal inbox messages. Very good spirit, very, sweet person.
Yeah.
And from the beginning, us having communication, she was pretty much talking about, her relationship and how happy they were. And the girl had the baby. They have a new baby in the house. And, they were just in love and everything was perfect. That's what she thought. And now come to find out all this, that, her girl is cheating on her. Pretty much. On the DL, cheating on her. Sending text messages to this other young lady at work, telling her she loved her, she got 2 jewels. I mean, oh man, come on. I mean, it just comes a point in our life and time where we get too old for the games.
Right.
We get entirely too old for the games. If you're unhappy, don't step out. Just sit your mate down and just talk. I mean, it's easier to say, baby, I'm not happy. We need to do something about it, versus getting caught by her seeing a text in your phone and you talking to another young lady at work or whatever. I mean, if you don't want to be there anymore, or even if you're confused, just say that. Say, I'm confused. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what went wrong. But we need to find a happy medium, or I need to get out.
Right.
Say something, but don't make somebody think that you guys are head over heels for each other, madly in love. You just had a baby. You're home. You're happy. Your home is good. And then come to find out, you pop up in the phone and there's a text message to you loving on somebody else at work. I mean, come on. Jesus, people. I know I'm too damn old for it. It takes too much energy. It's too much time. You got to hide too much. You got to watch what you say. You got to remember your lies. I mean, come on, people. Grow the F up. For real. If you don't want the person you're with, let them go. It's somebody else that do. Don't sit there and hold on to somebody and you done invested all this time in this person and you just really all of a sudden you don't want to be there anymore. Just say it. I'm very front and I'm really upfront when it comes to if I'm not happy. I mean, because 1, I can't hide it. 2, it shows on my face.
It does.
And 3, I act it out because I can't fake like I'm just so happy wife in the house and everything is peaches and cream when it's really not.
Right.
So, am I right, baby?
She's so right.
I can't hide it. I mean, I can't fake that I'm not happy. So, if you're not happy, stop acting and putting on your shows and just sit the girl down, talk to her, tell her what it is, and stop leading people on.
Right.
Jesus, not when they've been good to you and they thinking it's one thing and it's a total different thing. Come on, people.
Yeah.
Grow up.
Unfortunately, a lot of people that are in that position, it's like, they're afraid of hurting another person, but what they don't realize is the nonsense that they pull behind their back hurts them even worse. You know what I'm saying? And this individual, I mean, like my baby said, we got to know these 2 people, and
mainly this one,
especially the young lady that wrote into us, but the other person actually contacted us as well, and it was like, it was happy to see a relationship that was so strong, and to get this email was very disheartening.
This was a shocker.
This was very disheartening, and our hearts go out to you. And like we've always said to other people who are in this position, you must protect yourself, your heart, and do understand that if a person can do this to you, how much can they truly love you?
And they'll do it again. That's the scary thing. So you kind of want to take a chance because you love them, but it can happen again.
Yeah, it can happen again. And if you want to take that risk, by all means, you go ahead. But from us to you, you need to take a break or a step away from this situation. Get yourself together, your heart, rebuild your strength before you reinvest anything in this.
And I got one more thing to chime on this, but we got to come back.
Go ahead, baby. Chime in because...
Okay.
Yeah.
This person also said that, they didn't drink, they didn't smoke, and they had actually started just drinking like bottles of wine and smoking cigarettes. Mind you, this is something they've never done before because they're so heartbroken. But my thing is, come on, pray. Please, just pray.
Don't drink.
Ground yourself. And, I mean, you got to find somewhere to have an outlet other than drinking and smoking because that's not you.
Right.
So now it's like you're turning to somebody that you're not used to being, all because you're hurt.
Right.
The hurt is not going to go away because you drink. The hurt is not going to go away because you smoke. As soon as you become sober and you put that last cigarette out, the pain comes right back. Yeah. So please, don't let that be your outlet because I don't want you to become an alcoholic or an addict or something, that you're not familiar with. So,
and please, you're pretty much letting that person win too.
You're right. Don't let them get the best of you when it comes to that. You're smart. You're very intelligent. As a matter of fact, you're working on your doctorate. So you have a lot of things ahead of you and a very good life ahead of you. And don't let somebody like this make you belittle yourself when you can stand up and just be a strong woman and take those punches and keep pressing.
This your life. This is not their life. You know what I'm saying? So don't let them be in control. You need to resume control of this situation. Don't let them get the best of you.
I didn't say you can't cry because that's part of going through pain.
Yeah, pour it out.
Cry, you can get all of it out. Don't try to hold that in.
Right.
But don't turn to drinking and smoking cigarettes because that's something you've never done before. So, I mean, come on.
You know, there's a lot.
Be a stronger woman than that for me.
A lot of ways to get rid of stress. One way is to exercise.
You're right. Start working out and stay into your books. You know what I'm saying? You work on your dissertation. Continue working on that focus. I mean, if you have to go get out and, surround yourself with positive people, but don't just go to a bottle thinking I can drink this pain away because that pain is not going away by drinking.
That's going to hurt you even more.
Yeah.
Boy, that was a loaded one. Please let us know how you're doing. Hit us back up. Actually, we're going to contact you and see how you're doing.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching Trey and Tonya's Loveology, Season 2, Episode 4. We'll be right back.